Tell them boys to tighten up. Tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up. Tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass here, and we are here to get into something. So, I had 3 videos go up on a poll type thing on my Titans fan page, the Titans fan page that I'm on. And we're looking to make 3 different videos. But this one is going to be the first of 3. And this is comparing Derrick Henry's 2021 season to Donta Foreman's 2021 season. So, both teams, same running back. Both players played for the same team. All you guys already knew that, so I don't even know why the hell I said that. But overall, we're looking at this season right here. It actually might be better to go to the overall overview. Yeah, because that way we can just see this year and individual games. So, we really get into this. You can see stuff that I'm really starting to see. Like, for example, Derrick averaged 117 yards per game that he played in. He had 10 touchdowns over those 8 games. Had 219 attempts. It's averaging about 27 attempts per game, which isn't terrible. It's high, but not terrible. His longest was 16 yards. That can't... that's got to be catch, yeah. His longest is 76 yards, because I was about to say he had a long run against Seattle. I was about to say that can't be right. But anyway, he averaged 4.3 yards a carry. He played well and was on pace to have another really good season. I don't know if he would have got to 2,000 yards. He might have, but I don't know if he would have got to 2,000 yards. He would have needed 1,100 over the next 8 games, and we played some really hard teams coming up with some really good defenses. So I don't know if he would have got that. But the key thing I want you guys to look at is this right here. Yards per attempt. Yards per carry, attempts, and what was the other thing I wanted that I was going to get y'all to look at? I think that's just it. Yeah, attempts and yards per carry. So, getting into this, we're going to go back to overview. Getting back to this, Foreman had 133 attempts, which agreed. He is not as many as Derrick had, and Foreman played more games. He played more games. He was not a touchdown machine like Derrick was. Foreman was much more a red zone touchdown guy. But what I will give him is he did average a good amount of yards per carry. And he also was a threat out of the backfield as well. Kind of similar to how Derrick was, though. His fumbles in the New England game were definitely an issue, and is part of the reasons I believe we lost said game. But as a step-in guy, I do believe that he is really good. Now, this is where I'm going to go back to statistics and really get into Donta Foreman. So, a lot of guys I've seen have started to really look at Donta as possibly a guy to be a future backup to Derrick. And with the season he just put up, I don't know if he's going to want to go start somewhere. I don't even know if a team's going to want to start him from what I'm about to get into. But I don't know if a team's going to want to start him or not. But I do know one thing. He had some issues early on in his career at Houston. He got to Tennessee in 2020. Didn't play great. Had, oh no, that was this season. The run got hit. Looked like he was going to be completely broke neck, but he was fine. But I thought that was 2020, but that was 2021. But where I'm getting at is Foreman was drafted by Houston to be a top runner. He was drafted early in the top 2 rounds or top 3 rounds out of Texas. Was a Walker winner. And people really thought he was going to be a really good guy, going to be a very good bruising back. And he just couldn't go up. And this is my thing, is he didn't even play exceptionally well at Tennessee, only averaging about 62 yards per attempt. But Titans fans are so determined that he did well. Now, what I will give you is he played out of his mind in the playoffs. 4 attempts for 66 yards, that's insane. But what I will tell you, and it wasn't even like, it was one big run, but it's like every run he had velocity to it, and I didn't see it with Derrick. And I think that might have been coming off the injury, though. So I'm going to give him that. But what I will give Foreman is you're looking at all of these and all of this. This is the first year Foreman's got significant snaps as a predominant runner for Tennessee. And this is something you guys have to look at. You really do have to look at this. We have a really good run-blocking offensive line with this guy right here is severely underrated. Severely underrated as far as run blocking goes. This guy is legit as a run blocker. I haven't seen anybody really get into the league at this fullback position and really make an impact for their team year one as a rookie. This guy did for the Tennessee Titans this year. And I really think with us being more of a run-heavy squad, I think it would be smarter for Tennessee to keep Torrey over Bloss. That's getting into a whole different situation. But it's not big enough to make his own video, so I'll go ahead and mention it here. But to keep Carter over Bloss, because Bloss is more of like the C.J. Ham type, the utility guy. And Torrey Carter is more of the blocking fullback, which is what we need, more of the John Kuhn type fullback. And we need more of a blocking fullback to help out with Derrick and whoever we decide to keep. Dontrell Hilliard was also a good addition. He needs to stop getting hurt. But he was a good addition, and I really like the way that Tennessee is starting to build their offensive line. I mean, starting to build kind of a running back core. Because when we drafted Evans, I thought that was going to be Derrick's sure replacement, but he has not been able to stay healthy. So if we do let Foreman go, because I think he's going to want not starting running back money, but he's going to want to be a starter somewhere. Do another prove-it year to be a starter somewhere. And especially how we did Foreman in the playoffs, only giving him 4 snaps. I don't see Foreman wanting to come back here. Now, Dontrell could want to come back, and I would hope he would. And if he does, I don't know if you go running back in the draft. There's some later round guys that you could get. Cincy McCormick's there, if James Cook is there. There's other needs for the team, but depending on what we do in free agency, I see that as a definite idea. But anyway, I think that a lot of Donta Foreman's success this year came off the back of this offensive line being so good at run blocking. And they succeed so well at that. They're not as good as pass blocking. They're actually one of the not worst, but they're pretty low in pass blocking, and I hope we can get that better later on. Roger took a huge step back in pass blocking, but he's still one of the best run blocking guards in the whole league. Saw that by his Pro Bowl addition as a run blocker. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Donta Foreman versus Derrick Henry Titans Breakdown. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This has been your boy Cass, and I am out. Bye, guys.
Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Need